Okay, folks, last time I think we beat a Cephadrome. It was awful. Oh, it's Delay 2 Velocidrome. That sounds like something we wanted, Drew. Okay. We might want to drop off some stuff in our chest as well. Oh, right, you can't do that anymore. Or, yet, I guess is the correct term. Alright, then we will get some, herbs and just go and kill some Velocidrome. I've updated my control scheme a little bit. It's not even really an update. I realized that I'd had a little bit of a dead zone in the controller that I was using. So it is possible that there were some commands that should be working anywhere. I don't know why I'm taking paintballs. These are Velocidrome. But I think it might have been one of the motivators for maybe, like, my issue with starting and stopping and moving. Yeah. So we're probably going to have a slightly more organic experience while we push through Monster Hunter PlayStation 2. It does look so good. For a game of its age, oh, okay. Yeah, the controls were definitely broken before. Oh, well. That's what you get for putting your controls on a weird control scheme. Whether they're working or not, nobody can tell. So, I think that was the move that I was missing prior. Unfortunately, I think that's just about all of the special abilities that I have. I have the horizontal. I have that kind of like, oh, convenient. Yeah, those standard moves. I didn't expect the boss to show up. Now I need to recall how to actually play with the proper controls, because I've been, like, having to abuse my controller to get it to do things. So... interesting. That uppercut seems to trigger pretty prevalent. Oh. I was also reading into some of the things about Monster Hunter PS2. Because the truth of it is like, I played mostly Freedom when I played the first generation. Like, I did play this, but like I said, I think in an earlier run, I never beat it. And, you know, I was curious, what are some things that, ooh, I'll probably get hidden to the other area here, but it's not a bad idea, if it does happen. Heal really quickly, and jump back in. But there were some changes that they made pretty immediately to the formula. Things that I'm more, like, familiar with, and things that anyone who plays is probably more familiar with. And one of those elements, we just kind of saw it, has to do with the ads, or the additional monsters that are in the fights with you. In every game after this one, there's a set amount of monsters that can spawn in a certain situation. So this fight might have 3 companion Velociprey, maybe like 1 or 2 that were on the map by themselves. And then everything else either has to, like, naturally kind of go through a full respawn cycle of about 20 minutes or so. Kind of like finding a way to naturally animate back into the area, crawling in through a cave, or whatever. And then, in this game, they just keep on going. I thought I saw him go through this barrier? Yeah. He got stuck in traffic. Now, I'm pretty sure we're mostly fighting these guys for the, like, armor. Or not the armor. I have the armor. I want the weapon. You forget what's going on, my friend? Oh. So, yeah, it's interesting to see, but truth be told... Ooh. Wow, that Velocidrome went down really easy. Now that's something, maybe that's a factor that's in play here. That was like, is really notable in some of the newer games. I got my claw, I don't care. In the newer games, you actually have easier hunts when you're doing multiple large monsters. Because it seems to be the way that the game slices the health to like balance the mission a little bit, makes it so though that every monster has less than their overall regular health if you fought him one-on-one. So in the case where like you want to grind out one monster really quick, sometimes it's better to be like, okay, I also need parts from this thing. I'll do a double quest, that way I can get them both a little bit quicker than I would, you know, conversely having to fight them all solo. Maybe that's the case. It's just that Velocidrome melted. Like, barely 1.5 areas. I'm curious if it's Area 4 now or Area 9. Probably 4 through to 5 is my guess. Oh, there's a Rathlos. Like, I think that's awesome. And I'm kind of tempted to fight it. But I think I would like a better weapon, at least by a bit, before I try to do that. This armor, like, it would be a little bit cheeky, but I could get away with it. Otherwise... I think this is just like Bone Blade 2 or something. Are any of you a Cephadrome? Not a Cephadrome. Velocidrome. I need a drome. Someone with a drome, please. Do I like have to wait for it to spawn in or something? I wonder if that's a thing. I have Psycho Serum, but there's no way I'm going to use it on this thing. Oh, you know what? If I'm here, why not? That's why. Get a stone, immediately throw it away. No, we don't want that crap. What are you doing to me? Cool. Alright. So, I guess we'll just keep on cycling around until this thing either appears or spawns back into existence. That's not a drone. Are you a drone? You don't look like a drone. I see a Rathlos. I mean, maybe we'll just fight it for fun. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, okay, the Velocidrome showed up, so beating up a Rathlos is what summoned us. I will accept no other answer. It seemed to leave immediately after me, like, hitting it once. So I think it sensed I knew how to fight a Rathlos, and it just decided to go away. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely, as somebody who's played the other games, returning to this one, the absolute worst thing is all of the ads. It is just... Okay, that and the camera controls. because you still have to use like the diagonal buttons. You can knock it to your back with L1, but it's most accurate. Or maybe just what I have muscle memory for. I think when I move over to playing Unity, or Unite, not Unity, I'm going to play around with some controls, see if I can make it so that I use the analog stick for camera. Oh dear. Okay, let me just... what? What am I even jumping on? Okay, now we have to hope we can... Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're just gonna sneak on in here by the skin of our butt. Heal up while this Rathlos sights in on us. I don't think he's gonna do anything, though. Yeah, he won't be able to get to us. And... okay, the Velocidrome is still here. Jeez. Just pure harassment. Okay. Yeah, once those camera issues can be addressed, it's gonna be fun to continue to dive through not just old Monster Hunter games, but I've really been enjoying old games in general. I've got my wife recently hooked on Rune Factory. She's been going through and checking out some of the games that she ended up missing because, like, they just weren't marketed very well, or, you know, whatever it is. They weren't carried in the stores. They weren't enough volume back in the day when you could only get games physically. Something was going on there where there's games that even now, like, I'm re-exploring, and I'm like, oh man, this is really, really good. Why didn't I get a copy when I was the age that it came out? And most of the time it's just like, didn't even know it was a thing. It wasn't talked about, you know, I didn't get lucky enough to have a friend that was really into some items, so you didn't hear about it until you're reviewing release lists for series of games that you like, and you're like, what the hell? This one had a game on Wii and PS3? What the fuck? I guess. Monster Hunter is kind of like that. It has a fair amount of releases across different platforms. I could definitely see the argument that it took a long time to settle on the fact it needs to be a little bit of like a mainland console game. Granted, lots of people will probably argue with me, and it had tons of fiscal success on PlayStation Portable and 3DS, so I understand why anyone would argue otherwise. But you compare it to Monster Hunter World, or maybe any of the imports that came and went on to the PlayStation. I'm thinking specifically of like PSP 3rd HD remaster, whatever. I had the one with Zenogre. That title, being effectively an upscaled PSP game, was probably one of the best Monster Hunter titles I played. It was so in-depth. It had a very, very cool village, a lot of crazy weapon armor designs. It didn't feel like it was being held back in a way, and then it was just like dense with content. Granted, it was only a Japanese title, so I had to like print out translations to understand what was going on, but still, it was like worth playing. And once you know the basics of these games, you can kind of like guess what some stuff is. You know, you guess based on the color of a scale, or figure out what, like, okay, this is what the enemy's name is. I don't know how to pronounce it or read it, but it looks really similar to the start of this name, so maybe this is the part of this thing. And you work backwards to kind of like reverse engineer what you just carved up. Ah, well. Got a few things, got some money. I can't remember if I I remembered to carve the second Velocidrome. I hope my instincts were true. Okay, so do I have the stuff just not all on me? Okay, I need more small monster bone and more Velociprey scale. Why we couldn't just take it out of my chest, even though I have it, I don't know, but whatever. Okay. Oh. We need some of that, and then what? We need more small monster bones? I don't know how many, so I'm just gonna take all of them. Hello? Okay. Upgrade the blown blade into a serpent blade. Yes. Okay. Now it just is a serpent blade. Next upgrade is, into green. Very worthwhile. More Velocidrome Claw, more Velociprey scale. So it's kind of a case of, I should probably grind that quest out again if I get it. This looks cool, though. I'm happy about this. Gotta go put some stuff away. Might as well take a look. Oh, yeah. Definitely a little bit brutal. But I like it. And I think when I use it in combat, the fangs are gonna pop out. Big fan of that. Okay. Put away that, this. Kind of all of that stuff. Cool. And with that addressed, I just want to confirm. Was it Velocidrome? Yeah. Okay, basically the exact same stuff that I got there. Now. Okay, so this is another thing that isn't always the case, but is in this one. It changes out which, like, quests you get every time you come back. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these because I need some more of their scales for the upgrade of my sword. And I think getting green sharpness prior to going to fight something like Rathlos, that's probably gonna be the ideal situation. This is just Velociprey. Do I really need anything? I'll take some health. Let's overeat. Why not? Gotta get ready to go fight some things. And we'll make sure we're using the mids that they gave us, because, you know, why use your stuff if you can use the company's? It's the way to go. Poop on the dime. Save it up. Get to the office. Use it then. It's kind of a shame that the armor for the Velociprey doesn't match the sword, but I understand why. I guess there's like iron and stuff too, so it's an amalgam sort of thing. Cool. If I was smart, I would have brought a pickaxe and a few other things to try and get some materials while I'm out here, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And then I'm also conversely curious if there's like a hidden big monster in this area. Nope. I thought I was out of range for that. Come here. There we go. Nice. Cool. More hide. I don't think there's anything left. The slaughter continues in this direction. That sounds like a flying wyvern, but must just be the wind in this area. Okay. Yep. No. In later games, you get a little bit more movement when you're dropping that overhead. So you can pivot a little bit finer. This is, it's kind of like shifting from 90 degrees to 45 degrees. And that's fine, like, you can still make that work. But before, you could pick any degree on that wheel and go there. Okay. And I think it's 20 that I have to kill, so I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Oh, I saw something. What are we getting? Is it a Rathlos? Sounds like it. Yeah, let's try a Rathlos fight. Why not? He might just absolutely demolish us. He might not. I know the moves pretty well. Fireball? Yeah, I can't even penetrate. So we gotta wait for that green sharpness. But then we'll do this. Kind of like, I guess, the only effective block for levels in this game. It's not that I don't have enough strength to fight the guy, it's that I don't have enough sharpness. Arguably, the difference is kind of semantic. At the end of the day, it just means, do my hits work? And currently, not really. Now, it could just be that I flubbed that hit. Like, maybe if I hit him dead in the head, I would have gone through. Who knows? I wasn't really certain on the aim that I had there. Could have been a little bit of the wing, could have been a little bit of the hip, could have been potentially bounce on the head. Could have been the neck, I guess. That's another thing about Monster Hunter is the way that the armor on monsters is laid out is fairly intricate. To the point where you definitely want to aim your shots specifically to the part of the body that you're trying to hit. And the weapon you have, and the resistance type that the monster has on that body part, and overall. It's a whole thing. I think we're tasked with fighting Raytheon before Rathlos, because Rathlos is, like, effectively an endgame monster in this game. So I might fight the green one. I don't know if I'll get the armor. I think it all depends on how much I struggle in that fight. I also don't have great fire resistance, but fire resistance is a little bit of, like, a mislead. Because does it prevent you from being hurt by fire damage? Absolutely. Is being hit by fire damage something that you should, like, account for in your armor build? Personally, I don't think so. You know, I'm not the best Monster Hunter player in the world. I absolutely get hit. But the hits that are more or less easiest to dodge tend to be the fireballs and those things, because they have a lot of wind-up. They usually, like, move in a straight line. And for the most part, the AI of the monsters is only going to trigger them when you're a certain distance. Like, you're not going to get a fireball if you're really close, but you might get it depending on the monster if you're, like, medium distance or far away. And then they'll be like, oh, okay, I should trigger this attack to try and reach you. Because of that, you know, the distance that you're being attacked from with a monster of that type and an attack of that type means you can, you know, get away. And you should probably reserve the defense you are building. Here, let's try and hit the head. He's right here. Okay, that didn't work because he, like, panicked out. But now I'm just curious. No, okay, you gonna leave? Yeah? You just bailing? Was I that? No? Okay. They do this a lot more in the old editions. It's pretty annoying. Because if I was here for a hunt, like, what should I do? Cook a steak? Okay, the charge was nice, but... Oh, you gonna do it again? Okay, then I'm gonna heal. Oh, you gotta slow down? What's happening? You leaving? Okay. Well, that was not a very engaging Rathalos fight. Yeah, I still didn't get my answer, really. This blade may be mighty enough. No way to know. Yeah, really kind of kicking myself for not having brought pickaxe, but what can you do? I don't even know what I'm really going to need it for. I guess the next ore, I might need some more iron. It's totally within reason. Also might need some macalite, which I think I have a little bit of. I don't have like an old pickaxe, eh? Yeah, no. Any more Velociprey? Nope. Okay. I wonder if this isn't a respawning Velociprey issue and is more of a find them in all of the areas Velociprey issue. Who knows? Ow. Oh, I ran into the fireball. Well, I see why this area is a thing, because it creates this, like, vantage point. It wants this shot. It wants to kill me this way. It's probably gonna get me? Maybe? Oh, where's the area transition? Jesus. Alright, just barely. Cutting through. We got 10 minutes to find some Velociprey. I doubt they're in the Veggie Elder place. Oh, did I hear one? Okay, you know what? Just to rule it out, are they in the Veggie Elder place? No. So I guess this guy, and then the place I found the first moss swine? That is my best guess. Maybe there's like one area beyond this. Oh no, okay. I must have missed them in the bush or something. Okay. There we go. Cool. There we go. 20 Velociprey slain. Make it 21. Oh. Cool. Okay, 21 Velociprey slain. Rathlos kind of attacked in the head a little bit. You know, that's a type of progress. In a way. We'll hope that maybe we can get like a Velocidrome quest next to finish out upgrading our sword. That would be ideal in my opinion. I don't know what the triggers are for the urgent quest, so I guess we'll just have to keep on completing them. I have a suspicion that I'm going to have to go capture that guy in Kutku, which I'm not, like, elated about. Yeah, it's the guy in Kutku, which is fine. If it's in this area, it's better. But capturing is still... it's difficult in this edition. It's harder to tell. Yet, we will decide now. Or should we? Yeah. I don't need to put away stuff. I'm sure it's fine. Genprey. Oh, okay, now they're throwing a Gypsyros in the mix. Huh. Yeah, a gigantic bird-like monster. That is indeed what you have here, sir. I guess. You know, Gypsyros is viable. We'll give it a go. What the heck? Right, can't upgrade armor. And, okay, so I got all the Velociprey scales, I got all the small monster bones. I really just need a Velocidrome quest to come along. You know, I'm gonna buy some Felvine, just in case, because I think we're going into one of those areas where... Oh, okay, now I have no money. Oh my god, you get no cash in this game. So we'll try and slay the Gypsyros. I think this is in the jungle. I could have checked, I just didn't. Oh, it's in the swamp. Fun times. This place is just kind of spook. Alright. Let us give a go. I could Psycho Serum, but since this is our first time in the area, I'm pretty sure we will just get a cutscene whenever we meet him. So I think that's a pretty safe bet. Not much music here though, just owls. Owls and Bullfango. Okay. I'm running because I imagine they're on my butt. Okay, Gypsyros. I'm pretty sure most of it is made of rubber or something of that kind. Not much different size-wise from Cutku. Definitely the next step up in regards to monsters with powers. Because not only does this guy have, like, pretty good defenses, he spits poison, like that, and he has a bulb on his head, which can flash, much like our flash bombs can. We do have a few things going for us in this fight, I think, namely, he's either going to take out a lot of the ads for us, or they're going to hurt him, just like that case right there as well. And Gypsyros are kind of weird creatures. They definitely were a first-gen monster that didn't stick around for all of the games. I think there'd definitely be people who have played the games now who have no idea what this thing is. Oh wow, that is a long tail. Okay. Dodging out of the way here. Total chaos. Really gonna hope I can get some health in. Maybe not. Oh! The camera, like, pulled around the thing there. Yeah, part of me is like, how much damage am I dealing? How much damage are the Bullfango dealing for me? Oh yeah, good to have Felvine, because... yeah. Who needs their stuff getting stolen in a situation like this? Oh, that was the thing. I think I perfectly dodged it, however, and then immediately got hit. So I dodged the flash bomb. Did not dodge anything else. Oh, okay. I'm out of the range of poison. Good. The wraparound on the camera in some of these areas is a little brutal right now. Okay. Yeah, like that. Not fun. Or that. That's okay. So many Bullfango. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I don't know if the Gypsyros is leaving. I think it is. I forgot to paintball it, so we're really going to have to watch where it goes. Which I did not do very well. Oops. I don't know. We'll guess over here first. Because maybe it went left. Doesn't sound like it. Seems like a decent situation for a Psycho Serum. Okay, so it went the only other option that I would have picked, really. But hey. Now we know for sure. Didn't last very long, however. Okay, just enough time. No, is he landing? Perfect. Couldn't have another arena without Bullfango, though. That would be too fun and convenient. Yeah, much like Guy and Cutku, just a fight between you and Bolfango while trying to maybe fight a boss. I think there's 4 of them here. Also, it's not recording that's going weird. It's just the nature of the swamp. It has like this filter applied over it. It makes everything look a little bit white. Oh, okay, that's a rage. We're in a pretty bad situation, like health-wise. Ooh. I have no idea if I'll be able to get out of this. I'll try. But, like, there's an insane amount of Bolfango. I'm also having a pretty, Oh! Jump to safety. Okay. Where is the guy? Oh, I'm totally gonna take a hit. Just trying to get my thing back up. I don't even think he's gonna stay in the area, and I'm gonna get pushed out of it. Wow. First edition fights for you. I probably should have sharpened, because I'm gonna... Are you still just raging, running around? Good. Good. This is perfect. Okay. Well, at least I'm not even gonna speak. I think Arena 4 has less nonsense. But I could very well be wrong. Okay. You know what, let's try one of our own flash bombs. Maybe get him out of the air? No? I guess it was too behind his shoulder, but whatever. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna waste those. He's gonna keep on doing this poison run thing. We're gonna hope he falls, but... Oh my... Well, I'm actually kind of glad to be down right now. I'll take that. Man, even the little pigs are getting me. It's a shame you can't, like, chart out how much damage you dealt, how much damage the Bolfango dealt. Come on. Chip Zeros, I'm going to hit you now. Thank you. Damn. If only I could have gotten an awesome flinch in that moment. Oh. Okay. Non-ideal situation brought on by me being greedy. So if I get the charge, he commits to something, then I can heal behind. Hopefully we don't get more Bullfango just filling in. Because as long as that doesn't happen, we actually should be okay. But as I say that, we're going to go to a different area with an entirely different concern. And might as well sharpen. Wow. Might as well not. Seriously? Fuck. The creatures in this game, they're just belligerent lack of concern for me or my happiness. I don't know why he's not reacting right now, but I'll take the hits. Oh. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but it didn't affect me anyway. Because I was behind him, I guess? Yeah, that was a risk. Yeah, get back down here. Oh, Gypsyros likes to do a fake death. Yeah, he'll like rage and forget I'm here. That was an awkward place to heal. I don't know, it was a bit of a risk. So is this, but right now I figure, yeah, what do we gotta lose? I don't know at what point of its health it tries to do the fake out. I'm just going to presume that that's like positive for us. Yeah, come this way. Oh. Nice. Don't know what's going on. Just kind of watching them. Okay. Let's get a paintball on you just in case, because I know these fights can go on. Okay. So, I guess that's what he likes to do right now, is just run around doing like one kind of hit. I can't get into him when he does that, so... Oh, get me out of there. No. Okay. Oh, I'm running the wrong direction. Let us get back. Honestly, let's toss a potion really quick. And we'll hope this is the last arena I have to fight him in. He did a fake death in the other one. He's taken a lot of hits from Bullfango. It seems to be that to balance out the fact that Greatsword doesn't have a tremendous amount of moves in this edition. I deal a lot of damage base. So let's get in there and maybe some small bombs. Yeah, he's still pretty ragey right now. Oh wow, that deals so much damage, that fake out. Well, okay. I definitely want to get my red health back without having to spend a healing item. But if I take a hit, it might all be forfeit, so we'll see what happens. That Bullfango is charging about down. Okay. Poisoned Bullfango, come here. Awesome. I think the Gypsyros is, yeah, it's gonna come back. Giving me time to heal. Oh, I hope I don't get got here. I'll just dive. Or not dive. I think I do have a ration. Awesome. Required stuff in this case. Oh. We are in a good bit of melee there. Oh, pig, come on. Nice. Okay, we got the Gypsyros. That is a great way to finish this off here. I'm super happy about that. Little bit gimmicky. A lot of the, the things that we have to dodge, and they're sometimes respawning, sometimes not. I don't know, maybe there's a limit of them. But I'm more or less pretty happy with how that fight went. Took a few hits, spent all of our healing items, but you know what? In first generation, I'm not really all that upset about that. Especially solo. Cool. Got another trophy for the mantle as we make our way through this generation of concerns. And this blade got to prove itself, so the little red teeth there biting into some new flesh. Fresh flesh. New car flesh smell. Yeah. I don't know, man. But the quest is complete. That is something I'm very certain of. Dun, dun, dun. Poison sacks, rubbery hides. I don't know if it's going to be enough to make a gear. We'd probably have to fight that guy a couple of times, but not a bad payday. Not a bad fight.